Color Blast, Dark Horses, Tiger Eyes, Color Wheel, Black Vanta. Some of Panini's finest insert cards. We'll take a look at them today, and a rare LeBron James rookie card in the news. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Hobby Bro Show. I'm Chris, he's David. Today we dive into some of the hottest inserts in the sports card collecting world. I know we both kind of have some ideas and lists of these different inserts from these sets. David, you wanted to start off with one though, right?
My favorite, one of my favorites I should say, is the Color Blast, which comes in different sets. Let's see, Obsidian makes it, and Spectra makes it. But they come in different variations. There's some that are black, some that are white. But if you like artistic cards where there's the player and it has really, really cool colors, obviously it's a Color Blast. That would be the card for you. I'm a personal fan of it. I really like those cards that pop when you look at them with their art. Again, cards to me are like pieces of art. Yeah, they're cool players, of course, some of our favorites, but if they have that really, really cool, creative, artistic look to them, that's mine. So that's probably one of my favorites, the Color Blast.
Well, remember,
And
Color
yes,
Blasts come in white background and black background, right?
yeah.
Like you said, different variations.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, your preference. I like both, of course, but if I had to choose, gun to my head, maybe the white one probably looks cooler to me.
Okay.
And they
But
are
I mean,
expensive, of course. So if you want to give one to me for free, totally fine. All
let's see
right,
about that. But
number. Go ahead.
the Color Blast, I think what makes it stand out and makes it so appealing is not just the different colors, but it does look like it's an artist's canvas, right?
Yes.
Like, I feel like the artist has lifted up a can of paint or paint and kind of just dropped them onto the floor or onto the card. So it
Yeah.
makes it look twice
I mean,
as
it's like
cool.
a splat. It's almost like a splat, but in an artistic way, and it has the player. So again,
Yeah.
up to you, just your preference. But that's mine. Really, really cool card. My
Why don't you drop down to
second
second?
favorite. Sorry, go ahead.
What was your second now?
It's the Select Dark Horse. Really, really
Ooh.
cool. Yes. And I didn't even know about this set until I was just doing some shopping for super short print cards of Patrick Mahomes. And I came across this one. Again, it comes in different variants. It's really cool. It's a picture of Patrick Mahomes, and they have other players too, but I'm just picking Patrick Mahomes because I actually bought it. And it's sort of like a black background. He's about to make a cool pass or something. And there's like two horses, black horses in the background. Really, really cool. Comes in different variations of color. There's green, which is the one I have. There's purple. There's blue. And mine is really cool because it's numbered out of 5. So, a little more value there. But again, very visually appealing. It's sort of like this dark, not gothic, but sort of dark appeal to it that just is really cool. I mean, Dark Horse, the name alone just sounds cool. And when you see it visually like that, it makes it pretty amazing.
So I like the coloring on the sides you mentioned. Pink, green, blue. I imagine the different colors mean they're numbered a little differently.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know the exact numbers for the blue, for the pink or the purple, but I know the green that I have is numbered out of 5.
And it comes from Certified, right? Panini Certified? Is that the set
Certified.
that... Yeah. Well, all right. I think it looks great too. You have, like you said, two horses in the background that look like they are running and look like they're in some sort of movie scene even, it looks like.
Yeah.
So, and there's like some thunder or lightning in the background too to add to its appeal.
How do you
Yeah,
see thunder?
and it kind of shines a spotlight on the player too in the card.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's Patrick Mahomes. Again, there's other players too. There's a Tom Brady one I've seen. I think there might be an Aaron Rodgers one, Trevor Lawrence if he's your guy. So I mean, check it out. Do your research on if there's a player that you like that might be in this set. Again, I didn't even know about this set until I did more research. So
Yeah.
that's number two.
It was number three.
Number three was the Panini Origins Tiger Eyes.
Mm.
And the Tiger Eyes looks really cool in that there's a picture of the player, and in the background there's like two tiger eyes, or a tiger face, I should say, and you can see that it looks amazing. They also have different variations of the tiger, or of different animals. I've seen snake eyes, which look really, really cool, and I've seen like a saber tooth. That was really, really cool. Again, I didn't even know about these cards either until I did more research.
Mm-hmm.
And again, just
Mm-hmm.
very, very visually appealing. And this idea that this player, whether it's Wemby, SGA, I've seen a Luka, LeBron, that they have like this tiger's blood in them or something like that, or they become this animal on the court. Yes.
So that's where
Yeah.
it ties in then, definitely. That
Yeah.
these animals kind of represent the player's game. So
Yeah.
I know Wembenyama had from his rookie year a Tiger Eye Origins insert rookie card as well. And
Yep.
I can see it in front of me here. And it's, like you said, very visually appealing because your attention's not just drawn to Wemby, it's also drawn to the tiger in the background. And it's like, just like the Dark Horse, kind of like a darker theme to the card.
Yep. And it's kind of cool because they're horizontal, so it just has a little variation.
Yeah, I think in the collecting community, there are some collectors who desire the horizontal cards more than the vertical,
Hmm.
thinking or understanding maybe that they are more valuable. Because, like you said, there are kind of a variation. So,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So those are
Now,
my
I
top
think,
three. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, but I know we discussed some other ones that we share in common, not just some of these that you mentioned, but other ones that maybe we could get into in a future episode.
Definitely this future episode. But again, I'm going for obviously the player with my top three, but just the visual aspects of it with Panini having an artist kind of creating this painting almost like.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few honorable mentions. Number one is a color wheel, sort of like a color blast, in that there's a player and it literally just is a wheel in the background of color. Duh, hence color wheel. It's like black and you have just different colors. It's just really, really again visually appealing.
And I think
And
again the cards highlight the person, the player, but part of the cards appeal to is like you mentioned, the colors and the design in the back. Yeah.
I don't also like cards where I can see the people in the stands. I think that's really, really weird.
Oh.
And I don't really like it when I can see like the defender trying to block the shot, making a funny face. I just prefer cards where I see the player that I enjoy watching. I don't need any weird referees in the background about to blow their whistle. I'm not a fan of that. So that's where the color blast, the origin, snake eyes. That's why another reason I like them.
So that makes sense. That makes sense. Black Vent is your last one, right?
The Black Vanta is my last one. Same thing. Obviously, it's black, and the player is just popping out of this card where the background is black, and you'll see the player doing something cool, maybe throwing a pass. But just again, visually very, very cool and appealing. Those are mine. I'd encourage people to check them out if you enjoy collecting cards as well.
Definitely. Definitely. Now, we have to add a disclaimer about these cards though. These cards are not common cards.
Yes,
These
not at all.
cards are super short print, as you mentioned earlier, kind of even considered case hits. So, those of you out there hoping to pull one of these cards, it's going to be tough for you. Not impossible, but I think it's going to be tough. The odds are against us, unfortunately.
Yep.
But if you do get the honor of pulling one of these cards, you'll understand our explanation here and our opinions of why we believe these are one of the best and visually appealing cards that Panini produces. Go ahead. You looks like you want to add something one more.
Well, I'm just gonna say, if you're like me and not really a fan of trying to pull these cards and wasting your money buying a box and seeing all of the base cards, then realize, oh, I just spent $200 for nothing. I would say just try to buy the card individually, right? There's plenty of websites where you can buy a Tiger Eyes Origins card. So just encourage you to maybe consider that.
Now we do. I mentioned a little earlier, and I cut you off earlier, that we had some inserts that we share in terms of the likability and wanting and desire to pull them. But we'll get into that in a different episode. But there is some news in the hobby that we want to touch on today too. One of those headlines has to do with LeBron James. There was a rookie card of his from 2003, Upper Deck rookie exclusives insert. But what makes it so, I guess, newsworthy is the fact that it is only one of one in its grade. Beckett grades just like PSA, just like SGC, some of the other top grading companies, on a number scale. However, Beckett's a little different because Beckett gives tens different labels, such as pristine being the best there that you can get. You can get a 9.5 in Beckett, and that kind of is similar to a PSA 10, SGC 10, and so on.
Basically, you're saying, Beckett, their standards for a 10 are exceedingly high. You think PSA is pretty tough to get a 10? No, Beckett's even harder. They rarely give out 10s. I don't even know if I've ever really seen too many 10 Beckett's.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. So this LeBron James rookie card from 2003-2004, the rookie exclusive set, is a Beckett Pristine 10. So like you mentioned, one of the hardest grades to receive on a card. And not only that, but it's numbered, serial numbered at a 10. So there are 10 known copies of this. And I believe this Beckett Pristine 10 is a one of one. There are no others that exist.
And you're saying you own it, is what you're trying to tell the audience.
I wish. Not today.
Can you imagine if we did own it, though? How lucky and fortunate we'd be? How we'd be sitting on a gold mine.
Yes. I would have to agree, and I would have to say that our lives would be a little different right now, probably.
Yeah. To say the least.
That lucky person, we'll see if they hold on to that card. We'll see if they sell that card. Who knows?
I mean, I would sell it right now because I don't think LeBron's card is going to get any more valuable, will it? I mean, he's already accomplished so much. He's arguably the greatest player of all time. I'm a huge fan of LeBron, but I don't know if I would go out and buy his rookie card right now.
So you think the time to sell would be now?
While he's still playing, and he's still a beast. So I would sell it now versus, I don't know, 10 years from now or after he retires. Although you could make a case maybe to sell it when he goes into the Hall of Fame, maybe. But I don't know. I think I'd sell it now while he's still playing.
So if you had this card in your possession and you knew that next year would be his last year playing in the NBA, and he did a farewell tour like some of the other retired players have done their last year in the NBA, you don't think that would be a hot time to possibly sell towards the end of the season as he's getting ready to make his exit out of the NBA?
Yeah, well, I'd have to talk with LeBron and tell him hey, is this going to be your last season? And if he told me that it was his last season, then I would. Yes. But either way, I'm not going to sell it after he's done. Unless I knew I was going to meet him and get his autograph and I'd have him autograph the card or something like that. That would be really cool. But I think sell while they play is my philosophy on most of these cards. And so for this card, I make no exception.
Let's think about Michael Jordan, because I have a feeling. Well, obviously, when Michael Jordan was playing and when he just retired, and during that time, maybe card collecting wasn't what it was like it is now today in popularity. But I think today Michael Jordan's cards are more valuable than they were back then when he was playing, or maybe even when he just retired.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the myth and the lore of Michael Jordan is still there, right? He's the greatest player of all time. People love his shoes. He has the brand. So yes, and look at Kobe, right? Kobe still sells. If you look at his cards, sadly, the fact that he passed away probably increased his value in cards. Sorry to say, but with LeBron, is he? I think people. I don't think people like LeBron as much as they do with Michael Jordan. Like Michael Jordan,
Mm.
people love. I think people have a love hate relationship with LeBron for whatever reason, and I'm not one of those, right? I love LeBron, one of my favorite players, definitely a must watch when he's on TV. So I think that's the reason why.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, I guess at that when Michael Jordan was in his prime, he was maybe a little bit more appealing than LeBron when LeBron was at his peak.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why Jordan's cards still sell. I know, look at like Jordan's shoes during his playing career when his shoes came out, or even after his playing career, his shoes came out. Those things were hot. They still are to this day, I believe. You don't hear too much about LeBron James and his shoes, though, right? With
no, we
Nike.
don't.
No.
Plus, LeBron has just dunked on so many teams like the Warriors.
Maybe that's
So
a good place to end this
people
episode.
people don't like this guy sometimes, but I do. So, but no, the card that you're talking about, I've seen it. You showed it to me. Looks sick as possible. I mean, it is a pristine card. If you are a multimillionaire and want a LeBron rookie card, this would be the one to buy. I don't know if it'll sell for millions, but
Yeah, I don't know
or even
either.
if the guy will sell it.
Exactly, exactly. So I imagine we'll follow up and see what goes on with this and this gentleman and his card that he owns, or lady, whoever owns this
Could be a
card.
lady.
So, well, next time I think we should get into some other inserts. Maybe some inserts that same visually appealing, but not as expensive or on the high end in terms of
Well, I want to hear
buying.
your favorite inserts and visually appealing? Or do you like cards where it's the player and they're making a cool shot or they're doing a crossover dribble or something like that? So I want to hear what you think. You heard what I think. Take it with a grain of salt. So I want to
So
hear
yeah,
yours.
so, viewers, subscribers, commenters, please, what are your thoughts on these inserts? Do you
Yes.
think these inserts are some of Panini's finest inserts, hottest inserts in the hobby right now? Do you prefer black color blast? Do you prefer white color blast? Is there another insert that we didn't touch on that is one of your favorites? We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see your comments. So go ahead and do that. And next episode, you'll get it to hear my inserts and what I feel are some of Panini's hottest cards as well.
And yes, please do let me know your opinion on my opinion.
Everybody, keep the hobby alive, and we'll see you next time on the next
See ya.
episode of the Hobby Bro Show.
Bye.